Hello everybody, this is C4 Explorer, and today I'm going to be doing several explores, and I've just arrived at my first one, and I'm hoping this goes well. I tend to have bad luck at racetracks. I want to show you something here. You see this down here? Several golf balls. There's a driving range right over up front. This place is kind of behind it, and they seem to be closed at the moment. I think they open up here in another hour or two. So I was hoping to be able to get out here and check this place out. This is the Middle Georgia Speedway. I tend to have really bad luck at racetracks. Exploring the abandoned racetrack. So I'm going to do a quick video of this place. I know the history of it somewhat, not enough to be able to repeat it while I'm exploring here, but I will definitely put it in the description. I'm pretty sure this was actually a NASCAR racetrack at one point, but it had NASCAR races. And honestly, there's not much to see here. I don't think there are any of the remaining buildings or anything, like the concession stands, ticket booths. You can see over here, that probably would have been the pit area there in the middle. They got some barrels. I kind of want to be quick because I had two choices. I could either take the kind of difficult hidden back trail, or I could just kind of park boldly out front, basically. And the driving range, like I said, doesn't open for a couple hours. It seemed like one of the biggest risks is getting hit by a golf ball. I don't think I'd want that to happen. But I decided to go ahead and park over there. I talked to a gentleman in I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Exploring and talking at the same time. Oh wow. This is under the grandstand here. But I was talking to the gentleman. There's a little convenience store right next to the driving range, and I was asking him if he knew anything about this area, if it would be okay if I'd parked where I parked and everything. He didn't. He's pretty new to the area, apparently. Said that there was actually an event going on here last Sunday, or at least he thought so. And I figured, hopefully fortune favors the bold. I decided, what the hell, I'm going to go ahead and come out here. I've been wanting to see this place for a long time. There's a few other explorers that I want to try to hit up today. I'm going to go ahead and jump down off this. Well, let's climb the grandstand. I saw another explorer that I recently discovered. God, I wish I could remember his name. Give him a shout out here, but I'll try to put that in the description as well. But he was just here recently, and really enjoyed his video. He got up on this grandstand. Apparently, even though it's a concrete grandstand, he had said he damn near fell through this, which I guess makes sense. Concrete, you know, people think, well, it's concrete, you know, it's not gonna be, you know, like a wooden floor or something, which is true to a point, but of course concrete degrades like anything else, so, you know, you can still end up with a devastating injury if you step on a weakened part of the concrete, especially, and I don't know if it is or not, if it isn't reinforced. This is, I'm kind of out of breath, y'all, sorry. Like right here, it's coming up. Whoa, oh, okay, yeah, that moved. See, I just proved my point with what little knowledge I have about things like that. Yeah, just because it's concrete doesn't mean it won't break. Fortunately, according to his video, he got away without injury. And I'm going to go ahead and step down over here. I am not going to walk this entire track. I'd like to, but I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where, you know, let's see. I can kind of see my car from here. One of those things where you never really know the outcome of what's going to happen, and of course, you don't want to just slap something together like a 5-second video, but you don't want to spend too much time and end up drawing attention. So, just give, you know, of course, I also want to save time for taking pictures, and I don't like to take pictures and video at the same time. So, we're going to walk over here. I saw this in the video, too. This is one of the remaining bits of signage. The Middle Georgia Speedway, Motor Speedway. Checkered flag. And I cannot see my camera very well. You see the curve of the track here. Nice slope to it. It's really cool. Let's walk down this way. And like I said, there's really just not a whole lot out here. I know of a racetrack up north. Oh, I think my shots might be blurring a little bit through this video, so I apologize about that glitch. My camera gets a little finicky when it comes to inconsistent lighting. Okay. But yeah, I know of a track back near home where it's abandoned, but they have I guess it's like a not-for-profit organization that is trying to save it, preserve it, and I believe the owners actually live on site. I've heard varying stories as to whether or not they'll let you explore it. I've heard that the owners are super nice. You know, they'll talk to you, they'll give you history of the place, and they might even let you explore a little bit, but for the most part they want to try to keep people from getting on the site because of severe degradation to the site, you know, like unsafe conditions, collapses and whatnot. I know people have successfully snuck onto that place and managed to get through it. Of course, I've also heard of people being caught there and claiming to have had really negative experiences as a result. I actually tried to explore it once. Did get out on the track. I was really nervous because I knew that there were people around, and when I escaped, I'd parked kind of in an inconspicuous area back behind the place, and there was a red pickup truck sitting there probably about 30 feet from my car. Had about 2 people in it, and you know, I went ahead, climbed through the hole that was in the fence, and went down to my car, packed up all my stuff, put it all in the car. You know, was kind of resetting my GPS for my next destination. And the whole time, I mean, I'm there for about 5 minutes or so. I mean, I really kind of wanted to make it clear in a passive, you know, no neon signs kind of way. Hey, I'm here if y'all want to talk to me or yell at me or whatever. And nobody ever approached. I mean, you know, they sat in that truck, and, you know, I went ahead and left. So I don't know if maybe they had called the police or if they just didn't really care or whatever. I figured, you know, I didn't want to push my luck too much. But yeah, someday I'd like to go back to there and try to do a video or something. Maybe try a more direct approach, and talk to the owners and see what they say. Every so often you get lucky. And they'll let you explore a little bit. Of course, they tend to be a lot less inclined to let you do that when they catch you on the site and you know, they weren't aware of you being there, which makes sense. You know, it sucks especially for an explorer. You know, it's like, well, you know, we can't get into the site, but you know, sometimes it's easier to seek forgiveness or beg forgiveness than to seek permission. Kind of a 60-40 give and take between who you get caught by, how you get caught by, how you approach it, all the bureaucracy, all that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of babbling here, I'm sorry. Oh wow, this is really cool. Like I said, this is going to be a long walk. I cannot walk around this track. I mean, I could, but I'd die, so. Yeah. Let's walk up here. I want to take some pictures of this place. I hear an engine. Is it approaching? I think if I get up on the grandstand or come over this hill, I'm a lot more visible to anybody who might be coming. And then there's houses on this line of trees over here. They're residences. I think somebody's mowing his lawn on a Sunday. Some of the old signage, some idiot had to tag it a little bit. There's a checkered flag. I don't appreciate your graffiti, but thank you for not drawing wall wieners. Coca-Cola. Let's see, what does that say? Welcome, race fans. Neat. I don't know if there's anything really of interest back here. I don't see cop cars by my car, so I remain invisible. Oh, look at all that overgrowth, y'all. This is cool. Like I said earlier, I've really been wanting to get in here, and I just never really had the opportunity because I live a few hundred miles away, and you know, I was on my Florida vacation this week, and of course was driving up through Georgia. I had to kind of take a roundabout way instead of the direct route to go home, so I could check this place out, a few other places, one of which I videoed yesterday. And here I am wearing my jacket because beautiful 80-degree weather in Florida all week. About 90 yesterday here in Georgia. And when I got up and got in my car, it was 48 degrees. Not terrible, but chilly. All right, folks. I definitely will be taking this jacket off pretty soon. So, all right. Well, this is, I guess, about it. I mean, I can just keep walking around and showing you the same stuff over and over again, which is sometimes what you end up doing when you do YouTube videos, especially places like this where it's cool, but there's just not a whole lot to see. So I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off, snap some pics, and I'm going to get out of here. Have another site that's really close to this location, and I'm hoping, I don't know what the access possibilities are there. And then I'm driving up further into northern Georgia. And for anybody who wants to know, I'm not doing Atlanta. I've heard that you got to have like a lot of experience, and usually you want to have a bunch of people with you when you do Atlanta exploring. I actually had an explorer once. I told her about a place I wanted to go over there, and she said, "Are you going by yourself?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Don't go by yourself." She said, like, I was with 8 people. We went to see this particular site, and we basically had 4 in the car and 4 explorer, and then they'd switch off. And I'm not trying to downgrade Atlanta by any means. I mean, it is what it is, but I figured maybe that's a little more advanced for me. Like, that's a huge city, and, you know, it takes all kinds walking around and stuff. So, yeah, I'm not going to go to Atlanta. I don't even have to cross through Atlanta. So, yay. All right, y'all. Anyway, enough jabbering. We're going to get this done. This is a C4 Explorer at the Middle Georgia Speedway. So far unarrested, unchased by dogs, and not hit by any golf balls. So I thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this. You know, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I love hearing from you. You know, I appreciate the support that I get from my viewers. And I will see y'all on the next run. Y'all have a great day, and goodbye.